Right, Barrastock Dash. Here, well, we're at Concord Park. Stephen Duffy, firstly, hello to you.
How are you, Paul?
Very, very good, mate. Sunday morning, late morning. Something different for you, harnessing horses up on a Sunday, mate.
Exactly. You picked a good day to come.
Johnny McLean. I don't know what I'm going to call this one, John, but you're very, very keen to have a crack at this Barrastock Dash, and you dubbed poor old Duff into it.
Yeah, well, we've been friends for a long time, and we're just going to call it the Old Timers Handicap, you see. So I'm expecting to win, but I'm not quite sure about that.
How many horses, right? So we call it, what you say, the Old Timers Handicap. That's what it'll be. This will be the Barrastock Dash Old Timers Handicap. How many horses do you reckon you harnessed up over the journey?
Oh, well, a lot. Well, I'm 70 years old, so I would have harnessed up a lot of horses. And I still, being old, I still fancy myself. But maybe Stephen's 7 years younger than me, so he might beat me.
You'll
10 years younger. Not 7.
You over the journey, Duff, you've had many a good horse, and that you know how to get around a horse pretty easy.
Yeah. No, I'll go all right.
You'll beat him?
I'm confident. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Can you beat Grant? Now, there's some chance you may have had a little dry run before I got here. Is there some chance you may be able to beat him without the pressure? That's without the pressure of me talking.
Yeah, well, some chance. I had a practice run at about 2:32 or something like that, so...
That's going to be close.
Yeah.
They'll put you ahead of Lisa Miles just, I think.
Okay.
So
My practice run was 5 minutes, and Julie run out of time.
the hourglass had to be tipped up the other way. Is that how it worked, Johnny?
That's the way. Yeah.
Right, boys, get into positions. This is a little bit different because Johnny's horse is at the back, but don't worry. We definitely have both cameras ready to go. Julie is out there ready to go with the stopwatch. Johnny, you got your rug off, so hang on. Better make sure I show everyone that the boots are done up. And where's your saddles, please? No clips. Them bloody Kiwis, I tell you, they've caused me some grief. No clips there. And all the boots. Johnny's got his hobbles at the back. Red hobbles, Johnny. There's a little bit of look at me about you with that. Rightio. All right, boys. We will let you get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And the watch has started. Jules is away. Both going with the straight breastplates. Duff's got him a little bit at the minute. Johnny's just taking his time. He's got a bit of a tangle happening up the back there. Steve, no, he hasn't, he reckons. Duff reckons 2:32. We'll get Jules just to give us a yell when we go past the minute, if you could, Julie, just so we can keep in touch. What are the horses, Duff? Are they anyone of note?
We made Freo.
Well, we made Freo.
We made Freo and Polara.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Jules has even given us that one. Duff's not rushing. He's just taking his time. He's meticulous about that. That is a common occurrence, actually, Johnny, where horses don't open their mouths for people. Poor old Ryan Sanderson, I think he's still waiting for Vanquish Stride to open his mouth. Hobbles over for Johnny now. He's coming good. He hasn't got the boots. Duff's put the boots on and the bridle and the hobbles. Tell you what, the boys aren't bad. Red headband on one, red hobbles and red hobbles. Blue headband, blue hobbles, blue breastplate. That's easy for you to say, Julie. That's for sure. So now I had Ryan Duffy contact me, and I thought Ryan might have been contacting me for this, but there's some chance he even fancies himself as beating it. Of course, the winner of this gets 5 bags of racing to win from Barrastock, but they also get bragging rights over all the other harness people. The time to beat at the minute is 3:26.6.
1:30.
Held by the brother. I am hoping, Duff, you can do that. One for us older boys to look after. But Johnny's still going okay here. He's got his hobbles on, bridle on, long head check. Of course, that is a bit of a trick. Backside's got to be on the seat for the boys.
Not about the prize,
It's about the challenging and getting it. That's exactly right, Johnny. There'll be a lot of people your age sitting inside underneath the Nana blanket, not wanting to get outside. So I think well done to you for that. Stephen Duffy, he is on the go. 2 minutes, and he only has to put head check up and backside on the seat with the reins. How are we going here, Jules? Bang! 2 minutes 14. Johnny, keep going, mate. You're still in this stuff. That is very, very impressive. That's outstanding, Stephen Duffy. We got a new world record, and that's going to take some beating. Johnny hasn't put boots on this side, but he's got the card on. I tell you, the boys do things differently. I don't think Johnny's going too slow either. He is going pretty good here. He's got the cart back there.
I'm going good at all because Stephen's beaten me.
Johnny, the horse doesn't want to put his foot back in that back hobble. It doesn't want, you better do your front strap up because they complain about the front strap. Yeah, well, we've got to be fair. I actually had it on the camera just then and it didn't have it. How are we going, Jules, for time? Another. Grab your... And stop. 2 minutes.
2:59.
2:59. Nothing to be ashamed about. Johnny McLean. Right, boys, come back. He's upset. That is impressive. Stephen Duffy, well done to you, mate. You were confident. That is a very, very impressive time.
Yeah, no, my practice run was a bit better.
It was my idea to do it, and now he's beaten me.
I actually had me money on you.
So did I.
Now, Ryan reckons he can beat that.
Yeah,
Well, he reckons he could be the fastest. That's going to be a bit of a benchmark.
Oh, well, he's got to catch me now.
Just for the record, how old are you?
60.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well,
10 years younger than John.
the old guys can do it.
10 seconds.
Yep. 12 seconds.
And it was
2
right.
minutes 14, wasn't it, Jules? Yeah, 2 minutes 14. So very, very impressive, boys. Thank you very much. Thank you to Barristock for having a little bit of fun. It is a Sunday session and it's something to have a little bit of fun about getting behind it. So thank you very much, guys. It's not a Sunday session. What do we call it? The old person's... What do you call it?
Old timer's handicap.
Old
But
timer's
it's something very good for the sport that you do here, Paul, and I'm sure when it goes out to the public it'll become interesting because it is a hard thing to do.
Gary Quinlan, we had his 60th birthday yesterday. We could even get him to do it. He had some dress-ups of Yellowstone or something like that. We might even be able to get him doing it in his cowboy hat.
Well, I bet you Deborah will beat him.
He might have to make sure Deb does. Right, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.